Kevin, 2-2 draw with Stenhousemuir today. Your thoughts on today's game?
It was a fantastic derby match, and it had everything you'd expect in a derby. It was end to end, goals, and really for me probably a game of two halves a wee bit, you know, and that's the oldest cliche in the book. But it was it's just a frustration, you know. First half I thought we played really well. We were the team on top, we got our goal deservedly, great free kick for Div. And you know, you get in, you regroup, and to be honest, the second half we had a couple of wee errors and that sort of set the tone, you know. Just at the beginning we got pushed back, and we didn't really go out after that, you know. But when all's said and done, you know, we've found a way, we've shown great character, and Jack's popped up with a goal there, and I feel over the 90, you know, we deserved the point. I think if you take the second half in isolation, you would say that Stenny were the better team and created more chances, and you know, we'll take that in the chin, but certainly I think over the piece we did certainly deserved the point.
Fantastic free kick from David Wilson. He hit the crossbar last week, he didn't miss this time.
No, you know, he's the biggest compliment I could pay him is just his ability to identify the situation, you know, and what was on, and you know, he's not tried to overcook it. He's picked his spot and he's kept his composure, and he's made sure he's hit the ball, you know, well. Technically obviously Div's tremendous, but he's executed that really well. And just overall, I mean, the boys are a bit disappointed today, as am I, when you don't win. You know, you want to win, but when all's said and done, you know, as I say, I think we've had a tough start to the league, you know. Queen's Park at home, and then coming to Stenny away to your rivals in the derby, and we've found a way to come out both games sort of unscathed in terms of no defeats. But now we need to turn it up, you know. We need to refocus and concentrate in the game next week, and obviously we'll look and analyse what I could have done, what the management team could have done better here today. And we've got to do that. That's where it starts and that's where it stops, and between times we've got to rely on the boys a wee bit to do our job, you know, and turn up on the pitch. But listen, application, desire, fantastic. Quality in the second half just wasn't there.
I thought Declan Byrne and Andy Ryan paired up pretty well throughout the game.
Listen, you know, we had to make 3 changes today, obviously with Harry Stone going back to Hearts, and off the back of the performance last week, in all honesty, we wouldn't have changed the team, you know. We would have probably went the same, but obviously Dylan and Kieran miss out today. But Robbo came in, I thought he'd a hell of a shifting, you know, and defended manly, which isn't really his game, but you know, showed us glimpses of what he can do going forward. Big Albion came in as well at the back there when Paul McLean went off injured, and I thought the big man showed his aggression, stepped in, you know, and he's going to get stronger and fitter and quicker as the games and the strength and stamina grows. Loads of positives in that respect, but as I say, we need to analyse it as a management team and see what we could have done and what tweaks we could have made just to try and steady the flow a wee bit there in the second half. But sometimes you've just got to absorb a wee bit, you know, you've got to see it through. We didn't, and that's where, as I say, we'll look at us before we look at the players. Are
you happy with the character though the team showed to get that equaliser?
I'm happy, but I'm not surprised. You know, they showed great character last week. They've shown 2-0 down against Arbroath. They showed great character to push a championship side back onto their heels, get a goal back and push them all the way to the 90th minute. So listen, Stirling fans are far better educated than me about this league, you know, and the topsy-turvy nature of it. So, you know, I'm sure when the dust settles they'll agree that this is a good point, but you know, we're disappointed because we didn't win, but overall, you know, we're happy where we're at.
Back to Fourth Bank on Saturday, I get a week home to Arran. The tough games just keep on coming.
There's no easy games. There is no easy games. You know, and the minute you think you've got an easy game, that's the minute you're in trouble. We are going into an extremely tough fixture next week, and we've got to find a way, you know, to get the balance over the 90 minutes, you know, and really execute what we're trying to do. But as I say, I'm not going to sit here and be critical of a team that's given me everything for 100%, sorry, for 90 minutes. I'm delighted with the desire, and people will say we've got out of jail potentially, but as I say, over the 90 minutes I think we were well deservedly a point, and we'll just dust ourselves down and we'll go again next week.
Thanks very much, Kevin.
No bother, thanks Ben.